Welcome to the Elite Table podcast. Join me on this extraordinary journey towards financial freedom, self-discovery, and personal growth. The Elite Table is a platform that will empower us to step into our greatness, chase our widest ambition, and to conquer any obstacle that comes our way. Together, we will unlock the secrets of success, learn from the most brilliant minds of our time, and cultivate mindset that will propel us towards greatness. You also learn how to unleash our money-making potential, transform our mindset around wealth, and explore the tools and strategies to create a life of abundance and prosperity. Every week, we will dive into enlightening conversation with myself and other expert visionaries who have not only cracked the codes of financial success, but have overcome adversity, shattered limitations, and turned their dreams into reality. Get ready to learn from the best of the best. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, the power to create the life you truly desire lies within you. So, stay motivated, stay inspired, and never forget that your dreams are waiting to be unleashed. Hello, dear friends. Welcome to another insightful episode of TET with Grace Offray. On today's episode, we are talking about delay gratification in wealth creation. I know you like the sound of wealth creation. We'll be taking a close look at behavioral patterns that have bedeviled the personal finance of many and hindered them from coming into the world of financial freedom. Yes, I thought it's not possible to be financially free until I understood the importance of delayed gratification. So today's episode, I'm so excited. I'll be letting you into one of my best kept secrets. Are we ready? Are you ready? Am I ready? Let's go. I will start with my story, an experience carried out bringing you into my own private room. Okay, so let's go into this. When I was growing up, one of my fears, looking at my background, looking at the society, was the fact that I thought I can never be financially free. And I desired to be. And there's a study that I want us to talk about. And this looks like my own story. So instead of sharing this story with you, my personal story, let us take a story that was an experiment. It was an experiment that was conducted, carried out. And with this experiment, you would now come to a realization and take your personal decision on the reason why your father, your uncle, your brother, your friends did not, could not, are not even able to be financially free. The scientists brought large number of children to a room, and everybody knows kids and candy. We were once children, and if there's anything that will make us do that chores, it's mommy handing over a candy and say, wash that plate right now and I'll give you a candy. And what he did, he brought them into a room, and on the table while they sat on their chairs, he placed different types of candy. Very, very, very attractive colors that could spike a child. Everyone wanted to rush in to pick 1, 2, or 3, but this researcher told them there's a deal. And what was the deal? He told every child not to touch the candy, and that they shouldn't. He was taking a journey, and when he comes back, then they will talk about it, and there was going to be a great reward. What was this reward? For every child, they thought of, what can this reward be? I just want to place myself in the position of these children. Candy right in front of me. What will be the reward? My mind is already telling me the sweetness of this candy. Some of them are melted chocolates that just goes into my mouth and melts. And the craving for sugar was a rush. Remember, they were kids. Okay. And this competition started. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. After some time, were they ready to touch the candy? No. Were they planning not to take the candy? Yeah. After all, the researcher promised that there was going to be a prize. And guess what? Like I would just do. Some of the kids couldn't wait any longer. I'm sure they waited for some time and they were like, oh, he's not coming. And some decided to go after the candy. And some took the candy. Some just said, no, don't worry, I'll wait. And guess what happened? When the researcher came back to the room after 15 minutes, he discovered that some of these children couldn't wait any longer. Rather, they entertained themselves and they took the candy. So, what did the researcher do? The researcher had to, shuffle these kids. Those that took the candy one way, those that didn't take the candy another way. And then, don't ask me what the reward was going forward. After some years, these same kids, a research was done on them. Guess what happened? The children that did not take the candy did better in their academics. Their performance was way better. They were well behaved. Their emotion and well-being was intact. But those kids that took the candy, they were just opposites of these children. And that proved that the ability for you to wait and wait, for you to delay on some certain things that you really truly desire, can either make you a success or make you a failure. I was sharing this with somebody recently. I said, do you know what? There was a time when I was trying to create wealth. We're talking about wealth creation. And one thing that I would say is wealth creation is creating something. There is no wealth creation without creating something. So there's always a time to create. So I was creating based on the truth that I know about my wealth number. And there were so many things that was just like this candy. Things like designer shirts, nice hair, travel, beautiful things. And what did I do? I said, no, I'll wait. I channeled all my time, all my resources, all my quick experience into creating something that is sustainable. I will also tell you what happened. Did I feel bad? Yes. Hard times where people travel, they send me the pictures. People go on honeymoon, they send me the pictures. So many things they did I couldn't do. Not that I couldn't afford it. I just wanted to wait. And there was a day that somebody said something, and I told, when I had the discussion, I said, you know what I just did? It's the same thing. They actually were building. I was also building. So because I'm into construction, I like to illustrate with buildings. When somebody is building a house, it's either you are building a bungalow, or you are building a duplex, or you are building a skyscraper. What that means is we are all building. What then will happen is if you are building a bungalow, yes, in less than 6 months, you're done from the foundation to the block laying, and you put the roof, you're painting, and you're calling all of us for housewarming. Then some of us want to build a skyscraper. When you are doing that, we are piling. God help you. You're in Lagos, water. So you have to dig down. When your house is ready, we are still going down. Then after some time, were we building? Yes. Were we building? Yes. We're both building. Then you have moved into your house. Then I finally do my piling. I get to my foundation, first slab, second slab. By the time I'm on the 3rd floor, I can still see your house. This time from the mountain top, your house becomes very small. Have you ever flew an airline, and as you are coming up, the houses becomes like architectural designs? You stop seeing them, so you begin to see from the mountain top, and everything looks small. So our challenges, anyway, I'll talk about it one day on this table. And at the end of the day, I get to my 10th floor. I can't even see you again. Why? I have created wealth. I've created sustainability. Now, from my 10th floor, I make commands. When I want to fly, helipad, I don't need to come down. I just move from the 10th floor. What happened? When you enjoyed, it was not going to last, because you were just ready to take up this candy when you needed to sow the candy. So what am I saying? Maybe today you're getting some money. So many things are staring on your face, especially if you're on social media. There is so much. I talked about budgeting. So wealth creation. You cannot be wealthy. You will never be wealthy if you don't know how to have delay gratification. It doesn't even matter what was delivered to you. Maybe wealth was big. Somebody kept the wealth for you. There was a generational wealth, and you have come into the wealth. You still need to have what? Delay gratification. Knowing that those that gave you the wealth, if they did not have, you won't even find the wealth. Are you going to squander this wealth before the next generation? Is it going to get finished? Because you are now in possession. So, on this table, we are going to also come back and tell you what you need to do that will keep the appetite for a longer period. And I'm sure you like this episode. I'm sure you are ready to change, because if you do not change, nothing changes. So look at what you have spent your money on the last 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. Was it an investment? Was it an asset or a liability? But one thing you should know, if you're on social media, every click of a button on that bag, on that shoe, on that airline, it will come to you in abundance. So stop clicking. Remember, your future is important, and for you to be financially free, you need to be disciplined. Until I see you again, it's me, Grace Offray, on the 10th table, and I'll see you on the next episode. And I truly love you.